Hello, my name is Navigator, and I do apologize, I got some loud Christmas music in the background, but in today's video we're going to be going over some more weekly pickups. What did we get? So I've got stuff from Ravenswood, maybe a couple stores, and then I have a bunch of stuff from the Jazwares Vault. I took advantage of their Black Friday sale, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into it with the first thing here, which is off camera. I actually went back to the Mohawk Antique Mall today and picked up this $10 Batman vs. Superman Batmobile. The reason why I chose this one, yeah, might not be the best version of it, but for $10, which is how much this was, this is actually going to be a 6-inch scale Batmobile, and that's really what I collect with the DC Universe Classics, as you guys know. So having a 6-inch scale Batmobile is going to be elite, especially for $10. And if you guys did not know, I think I showed it off in my most recent video, but I picked up this Batcave playset at the Mohawk Antique Mall as well, and I have a little spot right down there for that Batmobile. So we're going to clean this guy up later tonight, and we will insert him there. All right, what else do we have here? So we'll go over this small pile first, and then we'll get into the stuff and end the video with the Jazwares Vault items. So the first thing here, I found these little, like, I don't even know, like flagpole type things that I want to insert into some of my displays here. So one of them I'm going to use as a street sign on that Batcave display, and I'm going to have it be like the Crime Alley Street. And then the other one I'm going to turn into kind of like a flagpole for my G.I. Joe Classified display, so I have some little printouts of those. I'll cut them out, put them on some cardboard, and then tape them onto those little things. Here, I've got one right here. Why not? I'll just show off what I'm talking about. Just these. I think they came with one of the Batman playsets that I got, but they're these poles. I don't really have a use for them, but I thought they could work as a street sign or a flagpole. So I'm going to tape those, or cut them out and tape them onto there. All right, what else do we have here? Comic Shop News, just another issue of this. I like to collect these. They're free, obviously, so I try to grab them anywhere I can. You guys know me. I like literature and stuff, so we do have that. What else do we got going on here? Some comics from Ravenswood. New series I picked up today, issue 1. This is going to be Ordained. Just looking at that cover, I was like, you know what? I have to check this out. So I will be reading that. And then we also have issue number 6. I still have to catch up, but issue number 6 of Gotham by Gaslight. I think I'm only on issue number 3, but this is such a great series. And the other two things that we picked up, and I will say that I'm actually heading back to Ravenswood tonight to hang out with one of my friends, so maybe I'll get some more stuff, who knows. But we have the 10 for $1 comic grab bags, so we have those as well. And these things I like to open up just kind of on my own time and have some fun with it. But we do have those. Nothing ever crazy comes from those, so not much to hope for, but we are going to end the video here by going over what we grabbed from the Jazwares Vault Black Friday sale. Quick thing I want to say about it is that they did like 40% off for that week of Black Friday, and then the next week they did 50% off. I was so upset. I could have saved a lot of money, easily like $40 on buying all this, but for $17.50, and it's now $12.50, we did get the Jazwares Vault exclusive Timeless Tony Storm figure. I'm glad that I got this one because I wasn't really a fan of that ringside exclusive black and white figure, and this one comes with the stiletto, the championship belt, some extra hands, and this is actually the first Tony Storm figure that I will have in my collection. I was really excited to grab this, and for such a good price. I mean, come on. Although I wish I got it for even cheaper. Next up on the list here, I got it for $28, and it's now going for $20 on the Jazwares Vault, which is unbelievable. This is going to be the AEW Supreme Will Ospreay. At first, I thought this was going to be a Walmart exclusive, but I guess it's an online exclusive. I'm not really sure why. Maybe because Jazwares is kind of going downhill, or AEW is, who knows. But yeah, so we do have this, and I will be unboxing these two figures here on the channel, so keep a lookout for those. But yeah, the Will Ospreay Supreme and the Tony Storm Vault exclusive. And then finally here, we did actually get for $70, and now it's going for $50, which blows my mind, the Legacy of Sting 3-pack. And this thing comes in this big box here, and yeah, there's a little bit of damage, but I think, guys, I'm just going to keep it in there and throw it into the vault. My big thing was that with this was grabbing like that WCW Sting out of this, kind of like that middle of the road one, and putting him in my AEW display. But number one, the place where I have him, which is actually going to be just backstage there, that's Jay White in the red, and behind him is a bunch of my Stings. I was like, oh, I'll put him back there. But I already have the Mattel Defining Moments, which in my opinion is the best Sting ever made. I also have it in box too. And it's also hidden behind figures. So I was like, you know what? Do I really want to unbox this pack that is currently going for like $100 on eBay and will most definitely have value in the future? Do I really want to unbox this? Is it really that necessary? So no, I'm just going to leave it in the box, and I'll leave it in this box in particular. So this is really cool. It's just, I don't know, I like the idea of just having a brick, an AEW brick. It's just so funny. So that'll be going into the vault as well. But the Osprey and the Storm I will be reviewing and displaying. All right, folks, that is going to be it for this week's weekly pickups video. And as always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.